Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful...
And the volley! Well, there's the clearance. Jordi Alba. Griezmann. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Osimhen. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Koundé. Ball played for Conte. That's going wide left. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Griezmann. And here's Osimhen. Griezmann. And he shoots! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Driven in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Donatoni. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Ferry gets it away. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. Mendes can get it clear. And this is where it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Osimhen might just make this. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plays it through. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Spread it left. Ronaldinho. Now who's going to be first to this? Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's got away! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ronaldinho is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Tries to pass it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Goes down, but nothing given. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Jordi Alba. Shifted it to the flank. Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Big chance! And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the shot! Well, want to be quick to recover this. Oh, just skips past his man. And he's there to belt it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Well, that has not gone well. Baresi. And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Ronaldinho. Neymar. And this is Neymar. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half then, just getting going. Well, that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's gone direct here. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Busquets plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Griezmann. Akanji. Otto. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Neymar. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi moves short. Shevchenko. Burnley have the chance to go the other way. Jordi Alba calmly anticipates. That pass isn't the best. Dani Olmo bops him off it and wins back the ball. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. That has been knocked clear. And this is Messi. Shevchenko. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a cute ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. And it's Otto, in early.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And he's being shifted off it. Danny Olmo. He's in a great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Baresi clears it away. Akanji is very much of the none-shall pass school of defending. Aimed beyond the defence. And now the breakaway. Oh, that is a nice touch. Burnley do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Probing pass. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Osimhen. Now it's Danny Olmo. Mbappe! And he is dashing away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Played through for the wide man. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Burnley clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's in on goal. That has been slung wide. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Great vision. Dink through. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That has ended up in no man's land.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 21, Sergio Busquets, el dorsal 2, el dorsal 11, Neymar.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Por el dorsal
Oh, there is a
2,
look that says it
el
all.
dorsal
A
23,
piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
El dorsal 18, se va a llevar a cabo.
And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So things are underway.
I think this is a...
Tries a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Burnley with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising! And he's done it! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kvaratskhelia. Mendes cuts it out. And it's Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shifted it to the flank. Donadoni. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. Kvaratskhelia. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has left him in a heap. Ferry, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's on it, can he get away? Burnley have got it back and they'll have another go. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Donatoni, Osimhen. Real chance! In he goes again! It's hit the crossbar. He's got away with one there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's through here. Mbappe! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Otto. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho. And it's Kaka. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Griezmann. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Ronaldinho. Neymar. Kvaratskhelia. That's been cut out, well played. Played into space. Nicely worked. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's a key interception. Otto. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Donatoni. Rijkaard. Donatoni. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A case now of complete control. Kaká. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cross to the back post.
2 added minutes has been
Otto
indicated.
can get it clear. Saliba. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. And for the first half, that is that. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Burnley are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Away we go again. Nuno Mendes. And it's Griezmann. Neither of these two want to come off. Griezmann! And he's stuck it away. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Antoine Griezmann.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Kaká. Kaká running with intent. Vitinha, he's played it back. Oh, that's delightful. Nice defending, physical and effective. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now Mbappe. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He has found the way through. Saliba. Can he get it through? Donatoni. Benatia.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Spread neatly.
Substitution.
Saliba for Varane. Numecha. And it's
The
Kaka.
attendance for this match was 62,005.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Foot in. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Burnley still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Vitinha. Numecha. And it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal still making a fight of this. Mendes has the space to ski. Impressive jump! Vitinha, nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Kaka's getting up there! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tries to play. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the first goal came from this. Rice! Cleared away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Kaka. Back it goes. He's had a shot! That has been knocked clear. O'Reilly. Now it's Takahara. Nicely weighted ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, this is from Mario. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Saliba. Kvaratskhelia. And the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Ronaldinho. And here's Kaka. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Numecha.
There will be
Now
3
Ronaldinho.
minutes added time.
Berry looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And the number on the board is 3. And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
It's a promising position. Villa's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Donadoni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Mets have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. That has ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to pass it through. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Donadoni. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Sends it crossfield. Silvestre. De Ligt. And it's Rijkaard. Opts for safety. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! And he's done it! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Gives it back, and it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Park Ji-sung running with intent. And Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
You're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Neymar, spread out to the left. Now, can they get him away? Neymar gets into a good position. Belletti. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Villa clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Mets really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Diop is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Neymar. Played out wide. Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thinks about the shot. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. What a throw in. Messi. Juke. Griezmann. And he's had a shot! It's in! And they're back in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Burnley ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we are back on the way. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ferry is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Park Ji-sung. Ball... Oh, great leap! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Mets drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Tries to play... Griezmann! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Griezmann deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's looking wide. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Osimhen, good strong midfield running here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to gift it back. Neymar, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. He shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Finish! Delicious from Jude! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Changement en cours.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mets with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Silvestre. Distributed tidily. Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Burnley do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Park Ji-sung. Mets have a free kick. Silvestre. Now the cross. Terrific effort! Oh, good finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead.
Chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Park Ji-sung. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Xavi. He's got away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De Ligt is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Diouf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Park Ji-sung, and this is Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Attention, changement.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Crossed into the chance! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away! There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of... There's the shot! He's got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Burnley give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Great chance! Totti gets flagged offside. Just eases him off the ball. Deep into stoppage time. Now he's running. Big chance! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he's taking no chances there. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Mehdi Benatia, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of someone that no matter what questions are asked of him by the opposition attacks, he will have all the answers.
And so what are those standout qualities?
Well, I think his size and athleticism means it's very hard to get at him in the air. And while he's not that tenacious or aggressive, he certainly isn't rash. He's very confident, he's very composed on the ball too. So in short, he's a very well-rounded player, I would say.
And a header! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the finish! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Burnley are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rijkaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Driven forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is a nice touch. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gets a good foot in there, looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Now there's a fine, decent chance! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Osimhen.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Osimhen, always looking for that half a chance. Oh, lovely Takahara! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Burnley are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. O'Reilly, can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Burnley are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Tries to pass it through. And it's Neymar. O'Reilly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Neymar. Oh, it's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And that's definitely not his best. He's not got that quite right. Marcelo conjures time and space where few can. Pirlo. Roberto Baggio. Well, that's a danger. He's having a shot! He's been... Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And we've reached half-time. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do...
There's the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's played through for him. And a chance! Neymar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Marcelo. Belletti. And it's Neymar. Mateus does really well there, he is strong. Roberto Baggio. Akanji. Rijkaard. Great vision. Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way. Kvaratskhelia! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
O'Reilly. Almost an hour gone. Berry. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So we have movement on both
Griezmann.
benches.
Number 18. Akanji.
O'Reilly
Number
is someone
14,
so often referred to as the defender's
Number
defender.
13,
Burnley
Neymar.
still have the
Coming on
cards
the
to affect
field,
this game.
Number 11.
Marcelo.
David Villa. Number 41. Rice.
It's an imaginative
Number
pass.
8.
Romero
Xabi
promptly
Alonso.
onto that, and
Number
that is that.
9, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Marcelo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Picks out, takes a shot! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. O'Reilly, lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Takahara. And here's Osimhen. Half an hour gone in the second half. Chance! And that's a good finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Burnley cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance for...
Oh, shooting chance! That's put paid to the danger.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he welcomes it in. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's a little off target. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Shapes to shoot! And he can thump it away. Roberto Baggio. Look at the space here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Ferry. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Sanchez.
And it's Marcelo.
Substitution.
He'll try from distance. Pirlo, and here's Baggio. Now here's the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's cut it out. And that'll be the end of that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by...